looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Again, another foul ball. Dudley has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses. There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Middlebrook leads off second with nobody out. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Popped him up. Manouche waits on it. One away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Derek Lawrence. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in the sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And awfully close there on 3-2. But take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. First pitch on the way. Johnny Good is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That is good. The third baseman.
So stepping in is Ramon Lopez. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2-0 now. Two and 0 count. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd at foul ball. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but it'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jack Boucher. There's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly on to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Julio Feliciano comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And that's the second out. Up next, George Sandberg. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0 for the Diamondbacks DH. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Fouled away. The 2-1. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the game. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Carlos Benitez. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now for the O's, Ferrar Encarnacion. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder,
At the plate now is Lázaro Armenteros, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Here's the 2-1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Digging in, the switch hitter, Scott Fellows. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. So now to the plate, Rodney Manuz. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Down the first baseline. Scooped up, one there. On to first to complete the double play. Next up, Jack Herrera. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good battle. Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first. Stepping in once again is Garrett Middlebrook, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Garrett Middlebrook.
Now the pitch.
That's low. That's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Xavier Edwards will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in the zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Derek Lawrence. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Hit hard but foul. Set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's the ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Middlebrook over at second. Edwards at first with no outs. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Stepping in next, Johnny Good. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And it's quickly 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out number 1. Into the box, Ramon Lopez. And now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing. And now here is Trey Cabbage. He popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And now the first pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Brennan Davis is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 12, McKenzie.
Into the box, Mackenzie James, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
So 1-1. Is looked at for ball number 2. Runner at second here with one man out. Lifted down the line in left. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in his show get absolutely hammered.
At the plate now, Boucher. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
4-1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here he comes on 2-0. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Next up is George Sandberg, he went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Scott Fellows is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney. Now to the plate, Carlos Benitez. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
In now, Ferrar Encarnacion, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hit out towards second. There's one on the first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Now back.
Next, it'll be Lázaro Armenteros. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Rodney Manouche. First pitch on its way. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Diamondbacks move out in front. It's now 2-1.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
To the plate now, Jack Herrera. Hit high and deep to right center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Into the box now, Trey Cabbage. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Herrera stands at second with no outs. Just missing here, 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brennan Davis waits on deck. On its way is pitch number 75.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a little looper down the left field line. Lopez ranging into the outfield, and that ball's going to land between them. Throw won't get him.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Brennan Davis. No balls and one strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1.
No, that's low. Wow.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. It's a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The third baseman, number 3, Mackenzie James.
So the next to bat will be Mackenzie James, singled in his last at bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Armenteros will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Jack Boucher.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jack Boucher. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0. Hits the outside corner, strike one. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Orioles 1. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Robert Murakami. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. This winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 home. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, Hero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut. He didn't miss it.
Into the box, Garrett Middlebrook, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's taken high above the zone.
3 balls, no strikes.
The 3-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 3-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And another foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Count still full, 3-2. One run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to bat, Xavier Edwards. It was a walk in his last trip, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Hit out towards second. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Derek Lawrence. First pitch of the AB on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Edwards, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Here's another 1-2. And it's fouled away. We'll try again. 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Herrera will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Touki Toussaint takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So now into the box is Jack Boucher. First offering on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Julio Feliciano. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, George Sandberg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, and it's still 3-1. Now to the plate, here is Johnny Good. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Geraldo Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. First offering. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramon Lopez.
Next, here is Ramon Lopez as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy's been a solid hitter his entire career, but he definitely likes to swing left-handed against right-handed pitching, so he might be up against it here. His numbers in his career down a little bit, swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
The 1-0. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and they're 2 down. Next to stand in is Carlos Benitez. And now the first pitch.
Yeah.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail it here 3-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Scott Fellows.
Scott Fellows.
First pitch of the AB now. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the corner and slicing foul. So 1-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Lawrence will wait on it. And he's got it for out number one.
Now batting, the catcher, Rodney Manouche.
Rodney Manouche will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss of a slider for a strike. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it too as he crashes into the wall. Next to hit, Jack Herrera. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The pitch.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Three and one. Here it is. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Cabbage. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. First pitch on its way. Herrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So next to hit is Brennan Davis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Ready now is Ferrar Encarnacion. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Vince Holbert will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Fastball well outside.
1-2 now.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Lázaro Armenteros is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Robert Murakami. Ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. It's a double. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Mackenzie James. First pitch on the way. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next, it'll be Boucher, struck out in his last trip to the plate. A ball and no strikes. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Julio Feliciano.
Up next for Arizona, Julio Feliciano. And now the first pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. Wide, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs
into the windup and the pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Leading off the inning, it'll be Garrett Middlebrook as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. There's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding into the box next is Xavier Edwards. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate. At least he was. Let him try to make something happen or at least keep the line moving.
Estevan Oliveros enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. Bounce to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So next to bat will be Derek Lawrence. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0 now.
Balls, no strike.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Three and one now.
1 strike.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Lifted down the line in left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Eddie Ayala enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. George Sandberg is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. In there, 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitches fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th. And now in the box, Scott Fellows flew out last time up. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Down and away, ball 1. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
That's a strike to throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Ready with the 0-1. Ayala, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2028 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ground ball right side. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. It's there. He got him. Big at-bat now, and here is Jack Herrera, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Fellows at third with 2 away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
2-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Lawrence is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. D-backs out in front, 3-1. So striding in to start the ninth is Johnny Good. They could use a spark from him here. Now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So now to the plate, Ramon Lopez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball one. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. The 2-1 home.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1-2, here it comes. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. Digging in next, Ferrar Encarnacion. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody pop step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Next to dig in, Lázaro Armenteros. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will get this one. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 3 runs.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. that smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today, that smile will come one day. Muffins come for free, when you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free, when you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let's jump up, come from fight, and go through your darkness, you will find your you gotta be